So there's a number of ways out there to make a paper snowflake. And if you know anything about the geometry behind snowflakes, they are all based on hexagons because of the way the water molecules are formed. And you can certainly look up some videos and you'll see some great explanations about why snowflakes are based on hexagons. So I'm going to show you a different way of making a paper hexagon. And you'll need the standard supplies, some paper. I'm using plain white printer paper, scissors, a ruler, pencil. But my secret weapon is a CD or a DVD, all right, a blank CD. Or a DVD of a movie you don't want to watch anymore, or an Xbox game. I like the CD for a couple reasons. One, because of the size. Size is nice. And also because of the hole in the center of the disc. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and fold it in half. I guess this would be hot dog style, right? And then open that up and then fold it in half the opposite way. Okay, and then open that up. Now take your pencil and make a point where the two folds intersect. Then place your CD on the paper so that that point is in the center of that opening in the center of the disc. And then go ahead and trace the CD. Make a mark at the top and bottom of the circle. And then grab your CD again and place your CD so that the bottom mark is in the center of that circle, in the center of the disc, and the top of the disc lines with the center of the circle. And then just make a mark on the left and the right side where the CD intersects the circle. And then repeat at the top of the circle. So place the CD at the top of the circle. Get that mark centered in the center of the inner circle of the disc, and then make sure you're lined up with the center of the big circle, and then make a mark at the left and the right. All right, so if you do geometric constructions, you can also do this, of course, using a compass, but my goal is to try to show people how to do this using something that's readily available. It's, I think, pretty likely that people have, well, I hope so, have CDs or DVDs or Xbox games lying around and they can just use one of their discs for that purpose, all right? So then you're going to take your straight edge, and if you know anything about geometric constructions, these now form the 6 points for an inscribed hexagon, which will serve as the basis of our snowflake. So go ahead and connect those. So as I record this video, I'm here in upstate New York and we are getting pounded with a nor'easter. When I got up this morning, I measured outside and we've got about 18 inches of snow already on the ground since last night. Last night when I went to bed around 9, we had 0 snow on the ground and woke up with about 18 inches on the ground this morning. So we got clobbered and it's still coming. We got about another probably 6 to 10 inches to go. So great day to explore and play with snowflakes. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and cut out your hexagon. And then maybe one way to speed that up would be to fold your paper in half and half again. And then you can go ahead and make a more efficient cut just by cutting along these lines here. All right, so we'll discard that. So now we have a regular hexagon. It's kind of a nice way to do that. All right. All right, now, what I plan on telling the kids is that we've got 2 diagonals. Well, actually, I take that back. We have 1 diagonal, which is a line of symmetry. Another line of symmetry that's not a diagonal because it doesn't go through the vertices. But we're going to fold this so that we use the diagonal as our fold line. So fold that in half. And of course, if kids know anything about geometry, this is now an isosceles trapezoid. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically fold that isosceles trapezoid. I'm using, here's the other fold. There's the center of the circle right about there. I'm going to divide that into 3 equilateral triangles. And you could certainly draw the other diagonals to show that regular hexagon is comprised of 6 equilateral triangles. But what I want to do is I now want to fold along this line here, bringing this side of the hexagon to this side. And then bring this side of the hexagon to this side. And then I can fold this right on top of it. All right. And then the last fold is to now fold this triangle in half. So this would be the center of the circle down here. We want to keep that sort of pointing towards myself. So now fold that in half. And now you have the base, if you will, for your snowflake. All right. So this is the hinge. I always sort of call this the hinge. And you want to make sure that you leave parts of the hinge intact. All right, so your snowflake doesn't fall apart. So then from there, it's just a matter of playing, just making some cuts. And the more detail you can get into your snowflake as far as making it sort of thinner, I think it'll be a more pleasing, more satisfying snowflake to make. So I'll just make a couple quick cuts here. There's no real set template to follow. Just a matter of having fun, and it's only paper, right? So if you screw up, you just do it again. All right, so it looks pretty good. All right, so there's my scrap. So let's open this up and see what we came up with here. And as you do this, you want to look for symmetry. So snowflake has 6-fold radial symmetry. And get my fingers to work here. There it is. All right, really pretty little paper snowflake. I just love the way these come out. Just be creative, have fun with it. I like the fact that they see the hexagon as the base for the snowflake before you end up folding it and cutting it. So have fun with it. Send me some feedback. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, have fun. Make some math art.